Good morning again, and welcome to the My Tarot Morning Reflection Daily Inventory and all that wonderful stuff. So, what are we doing here today? We are going to again check in with the universe, see how things are going. And I'm sitting here flipping through my cards, and it leaves me wondering, is it time to start buying some new decks? These are kind of starting to get frayed. Good morning, Maureen. I'm looking at my cards, and it's like I'm so attached to my decks. I hate moving to new decks. But I'm starting to have to glue some of these pages back together where they start peeling and starting to get some corners that are creased. I guess it's that time. It's a cycle. So, I hope everybody's having a good morning, though. Here we are again, listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Which is my personal light switch that reminds me to take a breath. Hopefully everybody out there's got their own light switch that reminds them, whether it's lighting a candle or ringing a bell, but now I'm your reminder. Now I can't talk. Now I am your reminder. This is your reminder to take a breath. So, and I'm excited tomorrow. So I'm doing more Saturday event, reading at Hagerstown. But it's a constant kind of influx of people, and I'm really enjoying it. So, recommends line decks as best for shuffling. What is a line deck? I was watching someone who recommended line decks. I've never even heard of a line deck. But, yeah, I tell you, the reason why I shuffle the way I do is because I started feeling it in my fingers when I did that regular, you take this and do that. So it took me a while, but now this really is just second nature, and it takes no effort. Oh, linen. Yes, that is true. That is true. That's like this card here. This is a linen card. And it's tough, but it's very flexible, and probably will last a lot longer. So, got the feet flat on the floor, butt doing the kitty dance, shoulder relaxed, neck relaxed. And yes, so I'm doing Saturdays at the Lune, and which kind of gets more of a steady influx of people. It's definitely more draining, but it also is more energizing also. And sometimes I feel like in Hagerstown I'm actually doing more of a service. In case anybody ever needs it, it's just on my website, MyTarot.org, I have added to the mental health page, because I've just found it important to be able to direct people to various numbers. So I have numbers on the My Tarot mental health page. I have a lot of numbers going to a lot of services in case anybody needs it. So, let's see what the universe has for us here. And there's my stack. Our stack. The stack we shall share together. And I'm going to make 3 stacks. Like each one's a different thread going out to the universe. Like each one of these is a different thought or idea. And if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different conversation that'll lead us down a different path, because this stack will be one conversation, this stack will lead us down a totally different path. And that will go in a different direction also. So this morning, let's take the bottom stack, which I like to think of as things that are right in front of us. I'm sorry, the bottom stack is the things that are underneath that may be influencing us, and we may not realize it. And I'm going to do our 3 and 1 together. And flipping each card over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. Boy, I just felt a big switch. So the first card this morning is the Ace of Cups, which is really a nice way to start a Friday or to start any day, because cups are our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. And aces, they're just a seed. Aces are the beginning. We have a numerology going 1 to 10, and we have to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere, and so we start with 1. And that's where we look for our seed. That's where we find our seed. That's where we nurture our seed. And again, this is about our feelings, our spirituality, our emotions. It's being able to start over fresh. Which is perfect for leading into the Page of Wands. Wands are our fire, our passion, our energy, and our action. Pages, court cards can be you, could be somebody else, could be part of the situation, but pages want to learn. Pages want to learn to be a knight. A knight wants to learn to be a king. Pages, when we decide, it's like, I'm new at something, I want to learn something, I'm open, I'm fresh, same way as the aces are. The Page of Wands then is learning something that gives them passion, something that gives them fire, something that gives them energy. So when we are down, when we are in a funk, generally it's something to do spiritually. Generally it's something that it's a voice in our head we're not listening to, or it's just we're bored, or things just need to change. And so if we think about the page, I mean, this page is fascinated just staring at this branch right here. Look at this. This page is looking at this small little growth. The small little growth is nothing but an ace, right? Because that's a seed. And the whole world is a desert here. And yet this page has found beauty in this one little tiny leaf. Which leads us to the 3 of Wands. So the threes are about growth and moving forward. And look at this guy. So with 1 wand, with 1 ace, we've planted a seed. 2, we're trying to decide. And this is what this page is trying to do. It's almost like we've gone from the seed to making our decision. And instead of making a decision on all this wasteland in our lives, the page is instead focused on that one little bit of green right there. So what kind of a decision is this page going to make? If the page was not looking at the green and was just looking at all this brown, maybe they would make a totally different decision, choice. But look at that. That's what's going to base our choice. And so when we get to our 3 then, we'll see a whole different world. We'll see things differently. We've moved to a different area. And so we can take what we've learned, our decision to find our passion, or to find something that spiritually motivates us. And then our little cup, our little tiny cup here, becomes an ocean. So what's it going to take to make our little tiny cup become our ocean? And the nice thing about our ocean is that sometimes, see this? See that little boat right there? We know people that may need help, and we have we filled our cup. So maybe this is somebody that needs to be floated along and helped. And that's us looking at them because we've filled our cup. So today it's about filling our cup and then finding something that gives us life and energy. This is the advice card. We haven't even gone to the advice card, have we? And it is the 9 of coins. So coins are our home, our health, and our finances. And 9s give us a goal. 9s are about fulfillment. 9s are about creating a comfortable environment. And that's what we want to do. And 9s are about this little... Sometimes, you know, when we look at court cards, or we look at any cards, sometimes we have to see who we are in this card. So are we this woman right here? Or are we this bird, the falcon that's got his little hat on? Or maybe we're just this little tiny humble, you ever seen this before? Look right there. Little humble snail. And it's okay to be a little humble snail, because there's all that green around. But it's just a wonderful little setting, and it's a focus for our page that says, this is where I want to go. So to get here, we have to fill up our cup. We have to make it overflowing. And we do that by appreciating the small things and then finding a way to fill our cup. And we do that by focusing on a goal of where do we want to be. So today, the page is the center. The willingness to learn. The willingness to look at that one little seed in our life and say, this is what I need to make grow. So this could be, again, that little spark that's inside if we're feeling depressed. Looking for a little spark inside ourselves that says, okay, maybe I just need to go, wouldn't this be fun? This is going to sound weird. Just going to the hardware store or wherever, buying a pack of seeds and just creating a little plot that's this big. And then planting the seeds in there, keeping it clean, and then just watching them grow. It doesn't have to be any bigger than that. Anybody can sit there. And guess what I'm going to do this weekend? I am going to do just that. I'm going to go get some seeds. I'm going to make a little plot about this big. And that's going to be my Ace of Cups. So with that, everybody, thanks again. Take care. And I hope you do have that amazing, amazing day, that amazing evening. And if you get a chance to enjoy the weekend, I hope you enjoy the weekend. Take care, everybody, and thank you.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems.